Well, hello, my beautiful YouTube family. We are back at it again with no chicken this time, but different shorts, different project, and a pimple right in between my eyes. It's lovely. Anywho, we are on the other side of the threshold. This is the rock wall that was in the living room that I just completed last episode, and now we're going to be turning this open framing into a shelving unit, which is going to be like an accent to when you walk into the front door, which is right behind you, actually. So you walk in, you go, wow. The first thing that we need to do is move electrical around a slight bit, and I think we're adding an outlet or so. We just need to move electrical around and refigure it for what exactly we need to do within the shelving unit. So let's start there. Once we get past that, it is just like wrap it up and add some shelves. So making our way this way is going to enable us to get back to that kitchen makeover, but we didn't want to, as always, like jump ahead or try to do a whole room at once. We're just taking it wall by wall. So I'm literally just doing this threshold in this episode, so then the next episode next week can focus on the build that is going on the right hand wall where you see the plants, because we're going to be making over the whole dining room again. Originally, I was going to move the electrical to the right-hand side of the threshold and not incorporate it into it, but once I opened up this wall and saw how many beams there were, it wasn't worth it to try to like route all the way through those and like rewire them. So instead, I learned the hard way, just opening up that wall for no reason, essentially, that we're just gonna frame it within the frame itself. Makes a lot more sense. Outlet, light switch. Outlet, light switch. Where the framing was, just right there with the light switch and the outlet, we are going to be wrapping that in burnt plywood, just like we've been doing on the other side. But on this side, we decided to use these leftover rounds from some bar stools that Aaron made for Masamenos. I'll throw a photo up here because they're absolutely gorgeous. And he had these, like, essentially these half round negatives that came from him. Decided that we wanted to turn them into these like small chunky shelves, and we're going to cut 2 of them in half, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in just a second. It's like a mini table in the dining room. I'm excited to be partnering up with my friends over at Trade Coffee again. I was a first-time subscriber a couple months ago, and I have gotten a different variety of beans each time. And I love that I'm just like stepping out of the box with what I would typically purchase and getting a wide variety. Trade is the #1 coffee destination in the US for personalized home coffee discovery. They bring together the country's best hidden gem roasters in one place to match you with coffees roasted to order and tailored to your taste, so you spend less time searching and more time discovering. You simply take their quiz online, and they create a personalized plan based on your taste preferences. Then you shop your plans, and you get coffee delivered right to your door every month. Whether you need brewing advice or help finding what you like, Trade helps you every step of the way. Every coffee ships straight from the roasters to your door for peak freshness. There's no shelves or warehouses. You can also switch up your bag size, frequency, or taste profile, and pause, skip, or cancel at any time. If you guys are interested in checking out Trade for yourself, you can click the link in the description box or scan the QR code that's popping up on screen and start your trial today. We burned the backing, which was just 1/2-inch ply for those shelves, and I had to burn everything else and scrape it. I think that's like the most tedious part when it comes to anything having to do with the whole burning of the wood, because you're just sitting there repeating that in the heat, like for a hot second. Pieces that we cut in half, that's going to be essentially like the spine, the support of the shelf. So we pre-drilled some holes, attached those two pieces together, and then you got to poly all the things. We use a matte poly that we brush on and immediately wipe the excess off. Went ahead and pre-drilled some holes through the back of the plywood because we're actually going to be installing those little shelves directly on the plywood before we attach it to the wall. So we're just measuring out what we thought felt good. Also, the outlet and the switch can fit nicely between each shelf, and yeah, so just a little bit of math, measure, and glue and install. Oh no.
Dude, it's so
That's insane.
It's stupid. It's this. It's like it looks like
That's
a piece of art.
It
Look at
looks
this
like
shit.
art.
Look at this. Look at that thing.
So pretty.
It's crazy.
That's nuts. They're all spaced different though.
Bull.
Oh my god.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. That's insane.
It's not terrible.
Last thing left to do is to wrap it in the 1/2-inch ply and not hit the electrical with the brad nailer. So that's exactly what we did. And then where the plywood is meeting, I went ahead and I trimmed it out so it just looks a little bit more seamless. We had to purchase for this project was literally a $25 sheet of plywood. And I just really love slowing down in the summer, tackling the smaller things that are going to inform the next decision, right? Like doing this threshold, now we can really design the credenza that I want to build that's going to go on the wall to the right-hand side. Like I said, all we needed for this was a $25 sheet of plywood and some leftover lumber, and a little bit of a creativity goes a long way. I love giving the entrance that like moment it deserves, but it wasn't over the top expensive by any means. Ooh, it's gonna be so exciting to be building again, like actually a piece of furniture. I've never done that before. I mean, we've done it, but not fine furniture. And I'm gonna try my hand at it next week, which I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for the love and support consistently. I will see you soon for another DIY.